Guys, I didn't really know how to make this video or how to start this, so I'm just gonna say it. It felt bad talking bad about the GH4. It feels bad now making this video. I owe so much to that camera and how it revolutionized my understanding of cameras and how far it brought me and the community it's led me to with the Panasonic cameras and the relationships I've made. Some of my best friends I still talk to today were brought together with me talking about cameras and Panasonic and things like that. And it's been such an amazing experience. And so, I mean, I'm sure you've seen my 7 whatever things that the GH4 does better than the GH5, which is still relevant. But now that the GH6 is out, the S series is going strong, the GH4 is falling behind a little bit, which is why I sold it. Yeah, I sold the GH4. It's been a while now. I don't know when it was. I even scripted out a whole video and scrapped it. But a few things just were letting me down a little bit. The color science wasn't quite as good as I remember it. And for the live events that I do, the noise performance was getting a little rough in the modern era. GH4 it's tough to even push that thing past 1600 probably. Another thing is how much I've adopted Vlog. I love Vlog L. I love the full Vlog way more, and I use them all as much as I can. And so having 8-bit only in the GH4, and I don't think I even had Vlog in my camera, but if I did, it wouldn't have looked great. It was a big factor, the 8-bit. I really enjoy the flexibility of 10-bit, and it's something I wouldn't have considered as much back in the day. There's also some weird limitations. Sometimes I shoot at the very low resolutions, and there's record limits at those resolutions, and so I have to bump up to 50 or 100 megabytes. And so my GH4 was running at a higher quality than my GH6 or S5, which felt weird. But not a big deal, not a huge deal, just a little thing. There were just like a lot of weird little quirks, like you couldn't see your ISO when it was on auto. Actually, I don't know, a lot of the auto settings didn't even work like we think auto settings should work these days. I don't know how to explain it. And other things, you couldn't change your white balance while recording, stuff like that. Just these little cuts and nicks and issues that I found over time just made me realize like, this camera might be better served in someone else's hands. So I sold it. And then I bought another one like 4 months later. So I'm actually shooting this video on the GH4, still have it, and I just realized how much I missed this thing. I recommended it to my brother for travel. He got it plus the Lumix 14-140 for a weather-sealed, compact, insane battery life, great quality travel camera. And he's not quite as camera-minded as me, so it was a great camera for him without the overcomplicated menus and things like that. So why did I buy this camera again? It's just, I don't know. There's something nostalgic about it, but practically it's small. Like compared to the GH5, it's like, yeah, it's a little smaller, but compared to the GH6, you're like, oh my God, this thing is a little baby. And being able to just shove this thing in my bag, it doesn't take up that much space, and it's just really easy to take along. Not quite as easy as the G100, but, close enough. Another thing is, like, despite the color differences and issues and the noise and this and that and whatever, it still looks incredible, especially in 4K, and if I'm not shooting Vlog, it's a perfect sort of C or, probably a D camera or an E camera even. But still, it's in the repertoire. Repertoire? I don't know. It's still in my camera bag. It's still getting used on most weddings I do if I have a fourth camera angle. And yeah. Oh, another thing, the battery life is insane. Like, you can get the old batteries, it'll go forever. And if you use the new batteries, the upgraded BLK22s, I could probably shoot 3 weddings on one battery. Not that I use this camera a ton during weddings. It's kind of like on a tripod, kind of a wide angle shot. But if you're shooting on the GH5 or the GH6 or something, GH5S, something like that, and you need a third or a fourth or even just a second camera angle, the GH4 is like $300. It is insane how cheap this is. It's so cheap that it's almost not worth selling, and it's 100% worth buying. So yeah, the GH4 is still a great camera. I still use it all the time, and I'm using it right now, and I love it. I owe so much to this camera. I owe so much to you guys for helping support this channel, and I owe you guys being around here to cameras like the GH4 and the GH5. And so I just wanted to talk about why you might want it and why you might want to upgrade to the GH5 or GH5 Mark II if you got a little extra cash. So that's the video. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next video.